Hello, my friends, and welcome to today's video break. Psalm 35, verse 26 says, "May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace." Now, this is huge because David's enemies want nothing more than the same for David. They want David to be disgraced. They want David to be shamed. And so they make things up. They're coming against him. But David's flipping on it because he knows where his source of strength is. He knows that, man, when people begin to be shamed, it's like every day is a hole that's being dug because they don't want anybody to see them. They just want to hide in their place because they feel so guilty. And guilt leads to this place of remorse, and remorse leads to this place of shame. And it almost seems like there's no way out. Every day is a reminder of the continued disgrace that, we've brought. And so it's a terrible enemy to have. It's a terrible companion to be, to have near us. And, when Christ comes into our life, he does away with shame. He has seen it all. We've shown it, here we say, here we are. And so David was so confident that of his actions, because of who God is in David, that he didn't feel shame. He wanted his enemies to be shamed. And remember, it's a terrible enemy. I mean, it's worse than the sword in some ways because it doesn't leave. And David knew this. And so what a way, to pray for our enemies. We're supposed to pray for those who persecute us. Are we supposed to pray in this fashion? David did. It's better, giving that to God. Then David didn't have to shame others. David didn't have to disgrace others. He gave that job to God because he gave that judgment to God. He gave that role to God. Can you imagine if we did the same? Instead of trying to take to shame or disgrace other people. But maybe sometimes we just need to be quiet. Maybe sometimes our actions need to be checked because the Spirit lives within you, wants to produce out of you and me love and forgiveness. And what a great place to bring your enemy. Learning to do that. And that's what Psalm 35 is teaching us. Not teaching, just hounding. Every verse has to do with another way David is praying for his enemy because they're after him. Don't allow the disgrace to become the way others trying to disgrace you get your attention. Allow God to reveal once again that he's right there with you, and allow his Spirit to take care of those around you that are trying to come against you. Be blessed, my friend, abundantly.